is going to be considerably reduced or completely prevented. So that's the opportunity, folks. So remember, these glasses, if they are used, should be used whenever the child is reading or using a computer, and they're simply protection in order to make sure that myopia does not set in. Something else you should consider is that this is not a recommendation to avoid all optometrical testing of your child's vision, to stay away from opticians, because of course some people do have various eye defects, and it is a good idea to have your child's eyes examined. Not necessarily to have that prescription filled though, but certainly the examination shouldn't be avoided. One thing that should be, however, is the use of dilating drops on the child's eye. You should and can insist that these toxic dilating drugs are not used. They are quite dangerous and should be avoided. Something else to be avoided, of course, is the LASIK or LASIK eye surgery. The problem there is that it may be effective. We simply do not know yet, because we don't have full data on how it affects people as they age, and also we do have data right now about the complication rate, and it is considerably in excess of the popularly quoted figures for the complication rate of that kind of laser surgery. It's a risk that you should avoid. Now, the important bit. You have that information now. It's not being put out by the mainstream media. It's not even been covered by the profession itself. So you are the repository of the information. You should, and I hope you will, help to get the word out. You can do that very effectively in your own extended family. You can also circulate and spread details about myopia.org, preventmyopia.org, and this interview, which I hope has been educational. Certainly been for me, and I wish I had access to this knowledge when I was growing up. You know, we teach our children to read. This has given me a whole new understanding of what the term really means. Teaching our children to read, once you have this information in your hands, means not just the A to Z, but issues such as distance, and also monitoring children from very early on, using a plus lens, and teaching your child to use a book stand, to hold the book 12 inches or so away, and to make sure that they are at a distance from the text where it just begins to go blurred. And that will be their key to the kind of vision which nature intended them to have. Education and good vision are not irreconcilable. We can and should be using the right techniques to learn, to understand, to read, and at the same time to preserve our vision. Thanks again to Donald for joining us today. Thank you also, and I will be back very shortly with more. I hope you can join me then. But in the meantime, for breakfornews.com, this has been Fintan Dunn reporting.
Will you always keep me warm? Hold me safe and away from harm. Keep day from night, and as the day fades, burn a candle right for me. Will you always keep me warm? Hold me safe and away from harm. Keep day from night, and as the day fades, burn a candle right for me. Walking into the sun, walking into